Now we found quite a bit of sign in there, pretty deep tracks, quite a number of them. Um, Now I told you this road had been plowed under. It had been deep plowed, and it was very soft where formerly it had been hard packed. And you see this slide here. We had problems with this slide the last time I was there in 2009, and now of course the slides just done become too much. You couldn't clear it out. There's some more bear sign. Now you see where this is washed out. This is a direct result of the deep plowing that they did. They just loosened the soil where any water coming across would cut into it, and you see it. And it's got that black sand under there, which is a shale sand, which is long known to contain gold actually. So it's no longer accessible by vehicle. We had quite a time getting down there on foot and crossing that thing. And of course, I noticed up at the upper end of it there was a trail where animals had to modify their path to go around there, and it was kind of just took them all into one spot there. And there were some very deep tracks along that trail going up that hill on the other side. And I think that I'll show a few of them here if you can see them good. There's one there, and I don't know how easy this would be for you to pick out, but it was easy enough to see live. Some of these are better than others, but in all the times that I've been down to the Bluff Creek area, see there's one right there. I've never seen as many the evidence with as far as footprints go of they would seem to be everywhere down there. They had been left alone pretty much. It's not many people had been in there. There's one right there going up that embankment on the other side. It pressed into pretty deep into the soft soil. There's another. And then we're on our way from that point on down to the creek. I think there's another washout beginning. This is where an older road came into the Bat Box Road from days of yore, and evidently the Bat Box Road came at a later time. This was a much older road, and it had suffered some damage, and they moved the road out and formed the Bat Box Road. But I believe that's probably the road that overlooks the film site from up on high. It goes in that direction, and that's the opening leading to the bat boxes. And the bat boxes, of course, is just simply that, bat boxes that the Forest Service had put up there.
The bat boxes,
they've been pulled down by who knows what or who. And there's the road that's in the creek bed, going down that way. There's one that's been screwed out of the ground. It's been, it had a coupling. Heavy steel pipe, but screwed out. Then there's another one that's been bent over. You'll see it. And looks like a bear track. It's on some ferns and stuff that are growing. There's one that's been bent over toward the creek, and not likely to be done with a vehicle, but substantial amount of strength it took. Now there were some tracks alongside that bent over bat box pole, and here's one of them right here, and another, and they were pressed pretty deeply into the soil. I couldn't anywhere near press a track that deep myself.
Yeah, you're not in my way.
There's a little bit of video of them, and the trackway kind of made its way on, out toward the creek and onto some harder stuff. But there's one. You see how deep it is? Just look at the opposite side. There we go.
All right.
You want a whip?
Video.
Let me do the width.
Yeah, yeah, please. What are you getting out of that? 7? 6 and a half?
6 and a half. Something like that. Say a solid 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's some more depressions.
Yeah, I see them.
I don't know how to get where it comes.